Of course, right when I get ready to turn the camera on, my eye stops twitching, but it's legitimately twitching. It's not doing it yet, but I don't know why. I don't know what that means. Does anyone know what that means? Probably shouldn't have the camera that close to my face while I'm waiting for it to twitch, but it's such an interesting thing because it started this morning and it hasn't gone away, like permanently. Like it pauses, but it doesn't stop. Like it's gonna do it again, and by that time I'm gonna be like, forget about it. It's only gonna do it for a couple seconds. And then in reality, it does it for like 2 minutes, and I pull my phone out close towards the end of that 2 minutes and it goes away. This eye hasn't had any twitching at all. None. I know I look weird. That's alright. We all look weird from time to time. We all look weird in general. Like we're human beings. Think about that. Human beings. The most different species on the planet. Seriously. Unless I'm ignorant to the fact, I don't know of any species that looks like us, that like has different types of us. They might have, scars or birthmarks or something like that, but like completely different genetics, but still be considered the same type of species, human, because we're all human. That race and disability and age and stuff, that's just like our way of figuring out who we are, maintaining who we are, which I'm starting to realize that doesn't make sense to do that. It's funny when you quote unquote wake up and you start to realize all these things that people have been telling you over and over and over again for like majority of your life that you started to forget. And then you hear people saying it and you're like, exactly. That's how it feels. Like all these songs that make sense to us in the time of the moment, but we don't consider that was a whole nother person that felt that way. And then there's a whole nother set of people on this planet that feel that way or evoke that emotion when they listen to that song. It's so weird. It's so weird that light bulb doesn't go off a lot of times. Or like it goes off temporarily. I personally feel like for some people it just goes off permanently. But, personal opinion. I'm not here to tell you that that's not the case, and I'm not here to tell you that it can't be fixed. My experience has taught me something different from yours. One day, hopefully, I experience what you experience. Right now, I'm not in that place. And it's okay. Like, it's not the end of the world. But, sorry, I'm fidgeting with my face. I'm actually a little irritated because my internet went out. And, I have one finger randomly painted. Well, this one's painted yellow, but this is the one that you can mostly notice. So, yeah, I was going to paint my nails when they were longer, and then I was like, no, I really want to cut them because I'm not a fingernail painter. My friend mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, I'll think about it. Gave it some thought, went to go try, and was like, nope, there's no additional happiness to doing that, so I'd rather do something that would bring me additional happiness or just would leave me where I'm at. And I was fine where I was at. So that happens sometimes. I really need to finish my resume. I partly feel like I'm going to try and turn this into excuse as tonight to get it done today, but I have hotspot. I can turn on my hotspot and get my resume done so I can change departments. What else? This will be the second time my internet has run out since I got it in March when the pandemic hit. Sorry, checking to see if it came back on, but that's a no-go. So another appointment. We all know that's 2 or 3 days before they ever get to come out here. So that's life, you know? You're not the only one who goes through it. I'm not the only one who goes through it. There's no need in me calling them and being super upset and frustrated. There's only so much they can do. And, you know, they'll come out here when they can come out here. They got a business to run just like I have a life to run. And I don't really need to be codependent on that business, you know? That's really all they're proving. If they can't get out here within 12 hours, which is what everyone's dream would be. Some people want something a little bit more immediate, but I'm like, if I call you and you can't make it out here within the next morning, or if I call you in the morning and you can't make it in here within the evening, especially if I have availability. It's different if I don't have availability. Or maybe it's not, you know. At the end of the day, there's only so much I can control, and I control my happiness first and foremost. And I'm just happy that I have an option. I can use hotspot. I will call and leave an appointment, and it's better off than where I used to be. I used to not have hotspot, and it would make or break my day because I don't have cable, and so I wouldn't have anything to do but to sit there and think about all the bad things going on in my life because that's where I was in life. And now I just know, you know, don't think about all the bad things. Think about all the good things when things don't go my way. If I didn't have internet at all or didn't have hotspot at all, you know, I would just have to be happy that, you know, I had 5 guys today. That was pretty good. I'm not really a fast food person though, so it did make me a little sluggish. I am officially going back to the gym tomorrow, so I really just needed to get my resume done and do some meal prep and leave that at that. But even there, like, I have 2 things to cook. There's a good chance I'm gonna put that off. Should I? No, I shouldn't. Was it my plan to get it done today? Yes. Am I gonna be lazy anyways? There's a good chance. Do I need to stop telling myself that? Yes, but I'm not there today. I'll get there. I believe in myself. I trust myself. I trust that I get there. And honestly, it's not that important to me until I start having kids. And I have to be that example for them. And so, you know, should I be practicing it now? I do. I practice it. But I also practice telling myself, if I don't do it today, not to be so hard on myself tomorrow and to make sure that I try and get it done tomorrow. Key word in there, the very smallest word of it all, is to try. And that's all I can do. And fast food made me sluggish. So, and I knew it was going to do that. And I made the choice to do it anyways. Like, I gotta live with it. And do I need to stop telling myself that? Sure, I do. It is on my list of things to do. But I am definitely going to work out tomorrow. I don't know why this didn't dawn on me. It was so weird when it did. I was like, I'm not going to be able to work out and do cardio and get to work on time or start my day on time because I'm still working from home. So I was like, how am I going to get this cardio in? How am I going to get the steps in? Y'all, I got stairs. I got stairs in my house. A full set flight of stairs in my house. I just need to get my steps in. And then it helps out too because I get to break up my steps throughout the day instead of trying to get all those steps in 1 hour. That way any additional steps I take within that day is just bonus steps. So I don't know why that didn't dawn on me, but maybe it didn't dawn on you too, so I figured I'd share. It's just sort of who I am. Yeah, I sort of rushed off of here earlier, so I think now I'm just like, what all did I want to say earlier? But I didn't watch that video again to see what all I wanted to say. That probably would have helped for me to get everything off my chest, but we'll get there. And if something happens before I get there, then that's what was meant to be. That's life. All I can do is share it with you to help you feel less alone, and all I'm really trying to do is impact one person. So I love you. I love you all, but I definitely love you, and I want you to have a happy day.